Hey kids, you know what's coming up in February? No, not Groundhog's Day. Well, it is in February, but that's not what I'm going to talk about. And it's not about Lincoln or Washington, although they were both good presidents. It's about Valentine's Day. And all of you know how to make a Valentine, don't you? Well, if you don't, ask your mom or your big sister or your aunt or somebody to help you make a Valentine. Maybe there's a couple people you like at Sunday school and you'd like to give them a Valentine. Or maybe you want to send Grandma a Valentine. She would love that. Today, this book I'm going to talk about is Valentine's Day. It's written by Anne Rockwell, and the pictures are done by her daughter, Lizzie Rockwell. And the pictures are very good. I think this gal has got a real talent. Okay, this book was written for... Just a minute, I got to get my eyes. Isabel Madeline Madoff. Today, the lady says, this is going to be a busy day at school. And the little girl says, we're making Valentines for a special friend. And you'll notice in the window, there's all kinds of things that remind us of hearts and Valentines. Look at that tree with all the Valentines hanging on it. Or even the snowman's got one. Watch this, see if you can find them in the pictures. We need a lot of things to make our Valentines with. Mrs. Madoff and Mr. Sitko help us with our messages. So this is Mrs. Madoff and Mr. Sitko's over here helping those kids. And look at this little girl's got one of those paper, I call them paper Valentines, but I know they're for candy or cookies or something. I used to have some now and then. I'll have to check at home, see if I can find some that we can make Valentines. Look at everybody's busy. One's gluing, one's writing, one's cutting, one's putting theirs down. She's trying to find what she wants. This is fun when they're working on all their messages together. Mine says, please be my Valentine. I miss you, Mrs. Kelly. I miss you. Mrs. Kelly misses you too. Love, Sam. Now they're going to send this to somebody else because they're talking about missing someone that used to be there. And there's a mother showing the music to the kids that are trying to learn piano. And that is there's a cat under the bench. Nicholas makes one that says, I want you to be my Valentine because you always let me take a turn on the slide. So it must be this guy. And here's a little girl coming down. I want you to be my Valentine because, and look at, he's even done her hair kind of like it is. Isn't that cute? And so they're having a good time on the slide. Slow. Sarah's Valentine is pink. Her Valentine says, I miss you every single day, especially when it's snack time. You suppose she misses her because this girl shares all the time? Could be. Maybe she brings stuff from home a lot and the other little girl appreciates it. And there they've got that paper Valentine there again with, it kind of looks like her hair, doesn't it? Those kids are pretty good about trying to get it to look like the person they want to be a Valentine. Charlie draws an airplane on his Valentine. He loves airplanes. Charlie wishes he could ride on an airplane too. So, of course, here he's got an airplane on his Valentine. Under the airplane is a blue heart. Now, that's different. And here are the kids pointing up in the sky to the Valentine airplane. Jessica writes a poem. It says, I love you. Your shoes are blue. My shoes are too. I like the way you rhymes with blue and two. I love you, I love blue, and I love you too. So that's clever. They are in evidently a boot and shoe store. The guy's helping them find shoes. And evidently the mother said they could get shoes alike. I bet they're not in the same family, though, because their hair is both different. They might be, though. I don't know. Do you think so? I don't know. Evan writes his name all by himself in fancy red letters. Evan. And there is the book. Isn't that cute? He wrote little hearts on the end of everything. This kid's got the smock and the easel and everything. Oh, look, and he's making Inky. Remember Inky in the big book? And that's an octopus. Remember, Inky looked dark like that? And here the little girl is making her Valentine on that side. Evan writes his name all by himself in red letters. I read that a while ago. But isn't that clever? He's very good. He's really good on the octopus. Evelyn puts a line of gold glitter glue around the edge of a big paper heart all underneath this. If you turn it over, you'd put your glue there. She pastes lace and lots of sunny, shiny stickers on it. I'm making a super special Valentine, she says, because she gave me such a super special birthday present. Oh, here she is at the birthday. This little girl is the one that doesn't have a gift by her, so I'm assuming it's from her. And this little girl said, this is wonderful. Look at what she gave me for my birthday. And these little girls are all sitting there with their party hats on and a happy birthday party. Pablo's Valentine has a picture of a happy fish over here. Boy, he's pretty good, isn't he? And he's got bubbles coming out, but they're shaped like hearts. Could you make a picture like that? I bet you could. Why don't you try? Just fold a piece of paper and make the cover, and the inside you could put the message. Pablo's Valentine as a happy fish. It says, "Will you be my Valentine? Your friend Pablo." Kate's Valentine is a picture of red and heart-shaped flowers. And here it is over here. And she's got 4 pictures on that. And the way she folded it, you can unfold it and see all 4 pictures at the same time, which is a good idea. And here they have kites they made, and they're running down the hill. How much fun. After we put our Valentines in a big envelope, Mrs. Madoff writes the addresses on it. We walk to the post office together, and there they are coming into the post office. And they're all wrapped up because it's cold in February. Oh, there's some money. Mrs. Madoff gives the postal worker some money, and she gives Mrs. Madoff enough stamps to send our big envelope all the way to where? Japan! Anyway, the Valentines are, on Wednesday, we decorate a big box. Thursday is Valentine's Day. Each of us brings up 1 Valentine to school. We drop our Valentines in the secret box. It doesn't matter which one of my friends picks mine. Well, that's a good attitude. You don't want to hope so-and-so gets it, and then they don't, and then you'd be upset. You don't care who gets it, because it'll make somebody happy, won't it? Did you notice everybody in these 2 pictures have something red on? Do you think they did that because it's Valentine's Day? I bet they did. I used to wear red when it was Valentine's Day, and we have that at school. On Valentine's Day, Mrs. Madoff shows us a package, with lots of stamps on it. Who do you suppose this is from, she says. Guess what? Mikolo sent us each a Valentine from Japan. And here's a Mikolo. And they got here just in time. And here Mikolo says, this is a picture of me and my grandmother and grandfather. Big mountain in the back. I've told them all about you, so they like you too. Happy Valentine's Day. Love, Mikolo. Then we each pull a Valentine from the secret box. Sam, who's yours from? Nicholas asked. It's from you, I say. And mine is from you, Nicholas said. Well, what a coincidence. They got each other's Valentine, and they have their names on it too. How cute. I hope you like that. There's a lot of fun things to look at inside the back cover and the front cover. And see if you could tell your mom or your aunt or your grandma what each of those things are. Maybe you won't know some of them. Maybe you won't know what that is or what this is. Or, well, most boys would know that, I guess. But look the book over, and on the back it says, children will find much to talk about and relate to their own holiday fun. And she's got all her Valentines around her and smiling big, holding 2 hearts. And isn't that a cute book? I like that book. I think it was really different. So have a good have a good Valentine's Day. I'm sorry, kids. I goof up a lot. Don't let it bother you. Bye.